Who am I? Considering the above example, then comes the question, who am I? That's when we realize that we were created as whole beings and that we are the sum of several parts. Let's talk about two of those parts. One of those parts is physical and tangible. We have more knowledge of this aspect because we gave it more attention, because we can see it, etc. Another part is the non-physical or intangible. This aspect has received less or no attention from us. Maybe it receives less attention because we cannot see it, have it, etc. Although you may not believe, the non-physical or intangible aspect is which kept alive the person in our example and who keeps us alive too. To which we have given the name of my I or my being. The one who gives life to our body is the being who gave life to the body of our example. But now that being is not into the body of our example, that's why the body don't move. Do you remember the place we call room of my gifts? It is very important to read this book knowing that our I or being comes from the same place that the room of my gifts, and that from now we are going to call room of your gifts, belongs. It is through your being that you can enter to the room of your gifts. I ask you to keep in mind this truth when reading this book. Before continuing, I want to tell you that it is not my desire to spiritualize this issue, although it may seem so. Having made this clarification, let's continue. The person of the dead body of our example does not speak and does not move. Contrary to what happens to the dead body of our example, you are alive, you move, you speak, and you can do all that because your body is in its true essence. Your being is in you. When your being contacts the room of your gifts, and let's just say that your being not only has contacts but also go in the room of your gifts. In the room of your gifts, you become aware of everything that is yours from the beginning of your existence, and is then when a close relationship between your being and the room of your gifts starts. Using of a continuous practice, this close relationship will be refined and you will become a specialist in taking gifts from the room of your gifts and bringing them to tangible reality. What I just explained in a few words will give you an idea about what aspects are involved in the process of thinking, so you can use the thinking process to turn your ideas into tangible reality. Every time you think creatively, you put yourself in contact with the truth, even if you do not perceive it. Thinking gives birth to ideas, gives birth to dreams, gives birth to the insights and creativity. Now you are aware that all the gifts of the room of your gifts are yours, and that this truth has been ever since and it is going to be forever. Now you are going to take what's yours and use it to your benefit, and the benefit of others. Now you know who you are,